Welcome to Carson Park, Eau Claire, where Post 53 hosts Post 121 of River Falls. A little tune-up game before regional tournaments this week. Taking a look at the starting lineups. Leading off and pitching for River Falls is Chase Rudolph. Second, the shortstop, Kingston Quinn. Second baseman, Cal Dumond bats third. Landon McQuaid is out and right and batting cleanup. Catcher Lane Amadon bats fifth. Caden Kroll, the left fielder, bats sixth. Center fielder Colton Mavis bats seventh. First baseman Lucas Feedy eighth. And ninth, Ethan Jeffers, the third baseman. For Eau Claire, leading off, shortstop Ian Bauer. Second is Blake Buer, who's playing second. Designated hitter Brady Johnson bats third. Colin Lazat is over in left, batting fourth. Fifth, center fielder Ben Strayer. Sixth, right fielder Calvin Barneson. Seventh, Aiden Becker, the catcher. First baseman Logan Zinsmaster bats eighth. And third baseman Nolan Sweeney bats ninth. Pitching for Post 53 is Carson Trowbridge. Thanks for tuning in this afternoon. I'm Dan Lau on the call, joined by producer, color commentator Dom Millay. We'll turn it over to the national anthem. We'll be right back for first pitch. Welcome back. Again, I'm Dan Lau here on the call, joined by Dominic Millay for Post 53, hosting River Falls Post 121. River Falls in the navy uniforms with the white and yellow striping with the white pants. Eau Claire in the red uniforms, gray pants, black and red hats. While River Falls had their hats off for the anthem, I noticed many of their players still had bleached hair. I'm assuming that's a lot of their baseball players who made it to state who will be bleached for the summer. And congratulations to that team making state this past spring. And they'll be back for Legion State as River Falls is hosting the 2A tournament next week, as well as they're hosting the regional this weekend as well. A tune-up game for them. They're 9-6 on the Legion season. And Eau Claire, they're 18-1. They've already won 2 tournaments this summer, and they got tournament play tomorrow in Chippewa Falls at Casper Park. They go up against Marshfield tomorrow. They've already seen Marshfield 3 times this summer. They're 3-0 against the Blue Devils.
Yeah, this Eau Claire team this year is really stacked. They got players all over the fields who can make plays, as seen in their record, 18-1. 2 tournament wins already. Tomorrow they're going to be looking to pick up that third.
Yeah, and they'll have some teams that they've already seen this year in tournament play starting tomorrow. They got Wausau, who they beat at the Wood Bat tournament in Chippewa. They've played Chippewa twice this year. here and at the Wood Bat tournament, and they've played Marshfield, as I had mentioned, 3 times. And if you're Eau Claire, you do want to win that tournament, but you can still make state getting second because Marshfield is the state host, and if they win in Chippewa Falls, the second place team will clinch a state berth, as Marshfield's already guaranteed a spot. Carson Trowbridge warming up for Eau Claire. Make your home elite. Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin specializes in roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, and new home construction. Make your home elite with Elite Exteriors. Stop and see them in Fall Creek. Due up, batting 1 through 3 for River Falls is Chase Rudolph, Kingston Quinn, and Cal Dumond. Rudolph, the starting pitcher for River Falls, at the plate now, and we are set to get things going here at Carson Park. First pitch here at 6:03. It's a swing and a miss on the Trowbridge breaking ball.
Yeah, as this is a tune-up game today for both teams, look for Eau Claire to really empty their bench today. Get a lot of pitchers in the game who might have not played a lot this season.
Trowbridge goes back to that breaking ball. Misses 1-1. Hot, sticky, humid day here in Eau Claire. High 80s. Got some rain this morning, but they missed the big storms. Or it seems like they'll miss the big storms that are over on the eastern side of the state today. Now 2-1.
Yeah, we've definitely had a hot few days here in Eau Claire. For the tournament, it's looking great.
Outside, 3-1 to Rudolph. Fouled back to the River Falls dugout. Full count. A lot of the players on the field today familiar with one another from a Big Rivers conference play. Eau Claire having players from North and Memorial on their team. And from what I gather, River Falls' Legion team is only River Falls players. Another one fouled away.
Yeah, definitely a lot of chemistry between this River Falls team. As I look up and down the lineup, I recognize every name from the regular season.
And the leadoff man is walked. Kingston Quinn, the shortstop, steps up. Yeah, and there's some pros and cons to that. Pros, of course, being you have chemistry with everyone on your team. You all know each other from school and from school sports. But there's kind of a fun to having a Legion team comprised of different schools, getting to meet new guys, getting to learn from them. And that gets away from Becker. Rudolph standing at second now.
Yeah, pretty much just entering and going through the summer season with the same roster you had, while teams like Eau Claire, they can get the best from both sides and pick from smaller schools around the way and build the best team they possibly can.
Bunt back to Trowbridge. Nice job covering was Buer on that play, and Rudolph down to third in the process. One down, Cal Dumond steps up. He's second baseman for River Falls, and he has Rudolph over at third. Dumont takes a ball 1-0. Fouled away, 1-1. On deck is Landon McQuaid, the right fielder. Squares it up deep to right. And that's long gone from Dumond. 2-run shot, River Falls 2 here in the first.
Well, Cal Dumond just getting the pitch he was exactly looking for. Almost an effortless swing, just belted that one out of here. Way over the head of the right fielder. He just had to look up and watch it fall into the fan deck. First inning shot for Cal Dumond.
And he's greeted by his teammates back at the dugout. And that's a statement early from River Falls. Landon McQuaid now batting.
Yeah, it was just absolutely all over that breaking ball. Ball had no chance.
One and 0 to McQuaid. Caught out and left, 2 down. Nice play at third. Thrown to first. That was Sweeney making the effort at third and ending the inning. But Dumond gets a handle on one. Plates 2-0 after half an inning.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
I'm Dan.
And I am Jane. We are the owners of Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin.
Whether it's roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, new construction, our team delivers dependable results with attention to detail.
Let Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin make your home elite.
When you need to look your best, leave it to My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, providing hair care for the whole family. Check out our new fashions for summer, My Salon and Plum Street Boutique in Fall Creek. Bauer, Buer, and Johnson will bat here for Eau Claire to lead off the bottom of the first. They trail 2-0 early. Leadoff hitter and starting pitcher Rudolph on the mound. One and 0. Into left. And nice running catch out in left. That was caught by Kroll. Or was it not caught? Bauer's confusing me. Okay, Bauer thought he had a double. But yes, it was caught out and left by Kroll.
Yeah, that looked like it was going to drop down for a hit, but Kroll just making an incredible catch left him speechless.
And more solid contact. This one sails over the head of Mavis. Buer thinking 3. Buer taking 3.
Well, Buer on the first pitch just driving one to center field. That ball just kept going way over the head of the center fielder, and he's in safely at third for the triple.
And if you're playing in like that, like Mavis was, and a ball sails over your head, there's a lot of room out in that nook out in center field. Buer going to third easily. More strong contact. That's a liner back to Rudolph off the bat of Johnson. 2 down.
Yeah, these Eau Claire hitters just jumping on the first pitch, and any pitch they get a chance on, making some really nice contact right now.
Now Colin Lazat, the left fielder, bats cleanup today. First pitch swinging. And River Falls surrenders the triple, but does not allow any runs. Quinn to Feedy for the out. 2-0 after 1.
This summer, the whole family is invited to Marshfield's home base for fun. Woodfield Inn & Suites, where great rooms come with great rates. Splash around in the indoor pool. Mom and Dad unwind in the hot tub. Let your kids take over the arcade. Book your family getaway at Woodfield Inn & Suites. The 2026 American Legion State Baseball Tournament is in Marshfield. Make Woodfield Inn & Suites your home base.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Caden Kroll, Colton Mavis, and Lucas Feedy to bat for River Falls. They lead 2-0 through 1. Keep your home and valuables safe with SOS Security in Eau Claire. Protect against intruders, fires, water, and more. For every room, every door, and every window, place your trust in SOS Security.
Yeah, and River Falls may have just got out of the most interesting inning possible. Eau Claire swinging on the first pitch on nearly every single at-bat. Ball that goes over the left fielder's head, but it was actually caught. Triple on the very next pitch, and then 2 straight first pitch groundouts.
This is the second meeting between these two this year. Eau Claire won 2-1 at the Chippewa Wood Bat Invite. Most recent game from River Falls, they beat West St. Paul last Wednesday 5-1. A lot of Minnesota schools on their schedule as they're right along the border. St. Paul schools, Bloomington, St. Michael, Hastings, Red Wing. Now it's Kroll, the left fielder, at bat. Foul back. I don't think they're offering the 50-cent turn-in here.
No,
as
I
it's
was
not
just
a
waiting
tournament.
for that. Guess we'll have to just hang on to those foul balls now.
Do you still have yours from last week?
I do still have mine. It is somewhere in my car.
Now 0-2 to Kroll. And already action in the River Falls pen. Perhaps Rudolph just getting a 1-inning opener. Away 1-2.
Yeah, I can't recall if I ever saw Rudolph pitch during the regular season.
Flared foul. And my bad, I think we got a new pitcher here for Eau Claire. We do.
Didn't
What'd I
feel
do
like
with
there was
my
an extended
lineup? Oh, I
warm-up on
gave
there.
I gave away my lineup. I'll have to... Let's see here. It's number 12. That is... Oh, that's Noah Martinson. Now pitching for post 53. 2-2.
Yeah, like I said pregame, it seems like both teams are just going to try and get through a ton of pitchers today. Keep arms fresh for their tournaments.
Full count nearly clips Kroll.
Where does River Falls play their tournament at?
They're hosting. And they'll be hosting state. So they got all home from here on out. High pop-up, shallow left. Bauer coming from short, making the catch. Now Colton Mavis, the center fielder. Behind Maves, 1-0. Away 2-0. The Reno. And a 4-pitch walk. Bring up Lucas Feedy. Whoa. Right off the neighboring press box. 1-2 to Feedy.
Well, that woke us up.
Martinson checks on Maves. Another one fouled. Back to Martinson. Throws to second and dropped by Bauer. Either dropped by Bauer or Bauer just didn't see it and never even touched the glove.
Yeah, it looked like that one just came right off the top of the glove from our angle. See what they rule it down as.
I think I'm putting that E6. Seemed like a good throw from Martinson. And it is an error on the scoreboard. Regardless, it wouldn't go down as a hit. Would have been fielder's choice, if anything. But I agree, that was an error there on Bauer. So now 2 on, 1 out for Jeffers. He did not go around 1-1.
Yeah, during the sectional final games, Jeffers was incredible against Hudson, just allowing 1 hit and no runs, blanking a really elite team.
Yeah, 2 really good schools over there on the border. And add Menominee to that mix, who played super well in playoffs. Deep Big Rivers Conference this year. 2-2. Full count. Strikeout from Martinson. 2 down. Top of the order, Chase Rudolph.
Really nice response there by Martinson to get the strikeout after the error before. Now have a chance to get out of this jam.
Oh, 0-1 to Rudolph. He walked and scored last inning. One and one. Two one to Rudolph. 2-2 from Martinson. Flared into center. Strayer makes catch. River Falls leaves a couple men on the base path. Bottom 2 after this.
Welcome to the competition where only the best healthcare plans rise to the top. Megasure.
Presenting Paperwork Pound Cake, a half-baked plan with flaky service sprinkled on top.
Next up, Security Health Plan.
I call this one the Sweet Security. It has high-quality coverage folded in, and it's frosted with award-winning local service that's sweet but never sugar-coated.
That's a slice of better.
Chef Security, congratulations. Truly the recipe for better.
When you need to look your best, leave it to My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, providing hair care for the whole family by friendly and knowledgeable stylists who use only the best hair care products. And shop Plum Street Boutique for business casual and fun fashions to brighten your day. Sizes ranging from extra small to 3XL. My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, 2 places you'll love at one easy-to-get-to location in Fall Creek.
Player.
Back here at Carson, Ben Strayer, Calvin Barneson, and Aiden Becker will bat for Eau Claire. New pitcher for River Falls. That is Kingston Quinn. And it appears Rudolph moved to short. I'll have to wait till he turns around. Yep, Rudolph over to short. Quinn now pitching. He has a little extra time to warm up. Marshfield is hosting the AAA State Legion Baseball Tournament from Tuesday, July 28th through Saturday, August 1st. Post 54, Legion welcomes 8 teams to compete for the state championship. Visit Hackman Field in Marshfield. Enjoy delicious concessions, a chance to win exciting raffle prizes, and most importantly, some outstanding baseball. July 28th through August 1st at Hackman Field in Marshfield. And we will have every game live on our YouTube channel. We'll do a kind of a cool multi-camera thing, get different angles and views of the ball game, much like that of a major league broadcast. We'll cut to the pitchers and the hitters. It'll be a fun time in Marshfield next week. (1-0) to Strayer. Foul. And had there not been a top on that pickup, it would have deposited right into the bed of the pickup. Bounced off the top, hit the window, didn't break the window. I'm guessing that's the truck of an Eau Claire coach. 2-1 to Strayer.
Yeah, you never know where the ball's going to hit you.
Caught and right, 1 down. Now Calvin Barneson, the right fielder.
Eau Claire going to their bullpen already. As I said, look for a new pitcher every 1 or 2 innings.
Yeah, is that 7? Can
Looks
you read
like
that?
it.
In the pen for Eau Claire is Devin Barrickman. At the plate, it's 1-1 to Barneson. Quinn, the new pitcher, 2-1. Inside, 3-1. Barneson draws a walk. Now Aiden Becker will come to the plate. Swing and a miss. Driven to center. Maves under it, 1 down. 2 down. Strayer flew out to begin the inning. Now it's Logan Zinsmaster. Logan getting a spot at first today. Primarily a pitcher for Eau Claire. Noller usually at first. He takes a strike.
Yeah, Zinsmaster, one of their top, if not their top pitcher. Look for him to get a lot of innings in the upcoming tournament in the next few days.
He's behind 0-2. Knuckled to short. Rudolph throws him out at first. Through 2. 2-0 River Falls. You're watching Legion Baseball here on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Welcome to the competition where only the best healthcare plans rise to the top. Megashare.
Presenting Paperwork Pound Cake, a half-baked plan with flaky service sprinkled on top.
Ooh. Next up, Security Health Plan.
I call this one the Sweet Security. It has high-quality coverage folded in, and it's frosted with award-winning local service that's sweet but never sugar-coated.
That's a slice of better.
Chef Security, congratulations. Truly the recipe for better.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
Top of the third here at Carson Park. Kingston Quinn, Cal Dumond, and Landon McQuaid will bat against new pitcher Devin Barrickman. Whether you're buying or selling, turn to the Jesperson Group at Eau Claire Realty. They have a pulse on the local real estate market and can help you with both existing homes and new builds. They'll help you through each step of the process. That's the Jesperson Group at Eau Claire Realty. fouled back. Between innings, I was taking a peek. Joe Ryan is now giving up his 5th home run of the ball game. I guess there probably are some Twins fans listening here, if there are any River Falls fans. I guess it's, I don't know if the River Falls, I'm sure they lean Brewers, but I wouldn't be surprised if many River Falls residents opted to cheer for the close by Twins. 1-1, 2-1, now to Quinn.
I don't know where that would put the Yankees fans, though, if we go by that prophecy. Most likely not on this stream.
Probably not. You're the only one.
We're heating up. Just wait till October.
And 2-2. Swing and a miss. Barrickman with the strikeout. 1 down for Dumond. Dumond deposited that long homer to right out to the Festival Foods porch back there.
Yeah, the way that was going, that might have even hit the Budweiser Calhoun Club.
Named after Cole Calhoun, former Express player turned pro.
Also got Jordan Zimmerman up there. Threw a no-hitter back in the day.
Where's the Zimmerman one?
We got the Zim Suites just above it.
Oh, yeah. Former Express player Alex Call on the Dodgers. He's a River Falls alum. And I saw he did something really cool a couple weeks ago when the Dodgers were at Target Field playing the Twins. He invited the River Falls State baseball team to on-field BP before the game and tickets to the game. That's a cool thing for him to do and support his alma mater. Now 3-0 here to Dumond.
As in the team that's primarily composed of players we're watching today?
Yes. That River Falls, the high school team, not the Legion team. Well, I'm sure that maybe the Legion guys got, maybe ones that weren't on the team got invited as well, but 3-1 now to Dumond.
Yeah, this region of the state and country really good at producing professional players.
Swing and a miss, 3-2. Just over our heads. Full count to Dumond. Chopper to first. Zinsmaster plays on the hop and flips to Barrickman for the out.
Nice hustle play right there by Barrickman to get to first as Zinsmaster was all the way back to field that ground ball.
Yeah, Zinsmaster might have been close to getting him, but as you said, nice play by Barrickman. Landon McQuaid now batting. McQuaid flew out to left in the first. And he finds a hole. Single for McQuaid. Now it'll be Lane Amadon, the catcher.
Good piece of hitting right there by McQuaid. Just drilled it right into the hole between the third baseman and shortstop. Able to get onto first with 2 outs. River Falls looking for a little 2-out rally now.
High to right. Barneson with the catch. Inning over. Bottom 3 up next here on Zaleski Sports.
I got referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neillsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
I'm Dan.
And I am Jane. We are the owners of Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin.
Whether it's roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, new construction, our team delivers dependable results with attention to detail.
Let Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin make your home elite.
It'll be Sweeney and the top of the order in Bauer and Bewer to bat here. New pitcher is Feedy for River Falls. Thank you to all of our great sponsors, one of which being McDonald's of Marshfield. Coming today for the new FIFA World Cup meal. Pick from the 10-piece Chicken McNugget meal or the Big Mac meal and get one of 9 World Cup collector cups. And if you go there, you can find out whether they still have them. Day after the World Cup final now.
Gotta hope for the Spain one in that Happy Meal.
Who are you going for? I was going for Argentina.
I was definitely going for Spain.
Oh, okay.
Argentina knocked out my England.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Devastated my bloodline.
Chopper foul. I saw that. Are you familiar with actress Anya Taylor-Joy?
Don't think so.
Queen's Gambit. You ever see that show?
1 episode. That's all I can get you.
Anyway, she is from England, but she was raised in Argentina. So she had a win-win when those two got to play each other. 2-1 now to Sweeney. Now 2-2.
Yeah, that game definitely messed up my feelings that day. Can't park the bus too soon.
And that plunks Sweeney. He'll head to first. Now it's Bauer. Bauer had the phantom double in the first, which was ultimately caught.
Yeah, Bauer trying to do his best manipulation skills. Stay on second, see if the umpire gives you the call, but to no avail. Very well hit ball, though.
This is the fifth pitcher of the... That's smoked out to left. That's a home run. Bauer, that was out here in a hurry. And we're all tied up at 2. Lake River Falls did a walk or hit by pitch in this case, and then a 2-run shot to right. Bauer coming in now. All tied up at 2.
Well, it didn't take very long there for Ian Bauer to get his pitch. He saw a breaking ball come out of the hands, and he absolutely pulverized that baseball. Just a line drive, bounced right off the seats. That thing was coming in hot. Right fielder had no chance to get it, just stared up and watched it go. Second home run of the game.
Right over the Momentum Baseball Academy, and I'd say that baseball had some momentum. This is Blake Buer to bat. I guess between you and I so far, we've been sponsoring, or we've been calling out a lot of businesses that aren't our sponsors. So some free advertisement. 2-0 to Buer.
If they're advertising at Carson Park, they might as well be advertising for us. They're on the camera the entire game. Yeah, in a game like this, it seems for the hitters and pitchers, it's pretty carefree. Just jump on whatever pitch you can get.
Caught by Maves in center, called off 3 other River Falls players, 1 down.
Yeah, every player in the outfield and second base wanted a piece of that ball, but ultimately caught by the center fielder as he did have the best angle on it.
Now it's Brady Johnson, the designated hitter.
That ball was hit a mile high.
Brady Johnson's last at-bat, he hit that liner back that was caught by Rudolph on the first pitch. And he goes first pitch swinging here. Could be extra bases for Johnson. And he holds up at first as well played in left. Getting it back in before Johnson could turn. Now Colin Lazat will bat.
Yeah, the top of the order and pretty much the entire lineup for Eau Claire today swinging early and often. They see that River Falls is going through a lot of pitchers, so they know these guys aren't getting too many of a rhythm. They're just in there looking to throw strikes. So they know good pitches are coming.
Back to first. This could be 2. And it hits Johnson on the back. And then after it hit him, he went through the bag. And in that brief moment, his foot was off the bag. He was tagged out. Unconventional double play. But River Falls will take it. Eau Claire ties it up at 2. Top of 4 next.
Hey, this is Brian Butch, former college and professional basketball player, here with a message from Abbey Bank. Safeguard your personal information and join us for Abbey Bank's free shred day on Wednesday, August 5th from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. at any Abbey Bank location. Shred your confidential documents for free, and while you're there, help make a difference. Bring a non-perishable food or hygiene item to support your local food pantry. For full details, head to abbeybank.com. Abbey Bank, where they make banking about you. This is sponsored by Abbey Bank, member FDIC.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Now we got a sponsor that is here at Carson Park, out in right center. Security Financial Bank. Whether you're starting a business, buying your first home, or saving for college, SFB are the bankers who believe in you. Learn more today at sfbank.com. Member FDIC. Batting for River Falls, Caden Kroll, Colton Maves, Lucas Feedy. New pitcher for Eau Claire is Landon Connect. He's a starter here for Eau Claire. I believe he pitched in their opener at the River City Classic last week. Now, falls in no man's land. Kroll picks up a hit.
Well, you can take base hits any way you can get them. That ball went off nobody's glove. Just a little miscommunication there between the left fielder, center fielder, and shortstop Bauer. Just fell right in between all three of them.
Now it's Colton Maves. Misses outside, 1-0. Count even at 1. One and 2. Connect gets ahead of Maves here. Operates with Kroll on first. Called third strike. One down. Feedy will now bat. Looks like Vesperman is warming up.
Seems to be. Yeah, Eau Claire just really emptying the bench today.
And there's someone warming up for River Falls as well. So it does appear we might get a new pitcher every inning here today. Could see 14 guys on the mound. And Feedy is hit, 2 on for River Falls. Ethan Jeffers to bat.
Yeah, well, the prophecy is before you have a big tournament coming up in these tune-up games that, just to put it clearly, mean absolutely nothing for either team. You just want to get through as many arms as possible without extending their innings, just so you have as many guys fresh and ready to go. And the coaching staff might be taking notes of each player's individual performance in the one inning they're allotting for everybody. See if they can trust them when the situations get tougher in the tournament.
Yeah, I think Jeffers batting here. I think Connect would get a start this tournament. He and Zinsmaster, perhaps Calvin Barneson. Buer. We've seen Buer more in relief. They like him over at second. Now it's 1-1 to Jeffers.
Yeah, Buer's an incredible fielder out there at second. You're wondering if they're going to grab some guys from the infield who haven't pitched much this season, see what they can do on the mound. I think I've seen Brady Johnson pitch too before. Not sure if he's pitched much this season.
Count even at 2. And a called third strike. Another one sent down. Yeah, we've seen Vesperman, Lazat, Becker, Martinson, Barneson, Trowbridge. Now it's Rudolph at the top of the order. One and one. Two and one. Off the plate, a tad. 3-1 to Rudolph. Already batting for a third time today.
Yeah, big pitch right here for Rudolph. See if he wants to attack this 3-1 fastball or sit back, see if he can draw the walk to load the bases.
It'll be full count. And Bauer dives, can't make the play. A run will score. Ball gets passed at third. 2 runs in for River Falls. They're back up by 2 once again. That was a tough play for Bauer to make. Good hitting from Rudolph. Fighting off a few. And he'll get put back at second, I believe, as the ball went out of play. Picks up a couple RBI.
They're sending Rudolph back to third now.
Oh, he will be at third.
Yeah, it looks like he was just sliding in when that ball got to third. Just got past the glove of Sweeney and went out of bounds. But he was already at third by the time that ball was out.
Now it's Kingston Quinn. In the dirt, blocked by Becker. Strayer makes catch. River Falls scores 2. They now lead 4-2. Bottom of the fourth up next.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
This summer, the whole family is invited to Marshfield's home base for fun. Woodfield Inn & Suites, where great rooms come with great rates. Splash around in the indoor pool. Mom and Dad unwind in the hot tub. Let your kids take over the arcade. Book your family getaway at Woodfield Inn & Suites. The 2026 American Legion State Baseball Tournament is in Marshfield. Make Woodfield Inn & Suites your home base.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Bottom four, new pitcher is Jamison Schomer for River Falls. Draxler Transport is now hiring. Come drive for the team that's family owned and operated since 1989. That's Draxler Transport. Toyson Ford congratulates area student athletes on their accomplishments on and off the field. Toyson Ford, your community partner, serving the Chippewa Valley. Roped up the middle. That was Strayer with the single. Now it's Cal Barneson.
Nice first pitch swinging right there. Line drive right up the middle past the pitcher to the point where the second baseman can't get it. And now Eau Claire with a man on and one pitch.
One and 0. Foul. Schomer, the first pitcher for River Falls that wasn't previously in the ball game. He kind of does that, he isn't lean as far down as Craig Kimbrell, but he kind of does that hanging arm before he sets. Another one fouled back.
That one seemed to ricochet off an umbrella down there in the Whiffley zone.
That lady just got out of the way.
And now she's got a ball. Too bad she can't get 50 cents for it. And they're
One
giving it
and
back.
two. Barneson keeps fighting off Schomer. Another one.
Yeah, all these foul balls seem to be going to the same place, all to the pole side on the ground.
Called third strike and in there safely Strayer. So one down, Strayer with the stolen base. Now it's Aiden Becker. Becker flew out to center in the second.
Eau Claire now with another man warming up in the pen. See if we can catch a number.
Into center, Strayer thought about rounding third, stays put. Runners on the corners for post 53. It'll be Logan Zinsmaster to bat. Takes inside, 1-0. Two-0. Zinsmaster, 2-1 versus Schomer. Infield pop, caught at second, 2 down. Up to Nolan Sweeney. Sweeney was hit and scored last inning on the home run.
And for anything, Sweeney would just love to get on base because I bet Bauer waiting on deck is antsy to put a charge into another baseball.
Into center. And that landed. RBI single from Sweeney. I don't know what you think, but kind of thought to me that Maves had a chance to catch that one.
Yeah, I feel like Maves was right in front of that. I feel like he could have taken one or two more steps and easily caught that ball. Just landed right on the green there. Now it sets up a pristine chance for Bauer, who's already hit a 2-run shot so far this game.
Becker on second, Sweeney on first. Bauer swings early again. Becker rounds third. Sweeney in safely to third. Bauer to second, all tied up. RBI single from Bauer.
And there it is again, swinging on that first pitch is Bauer. And he finds a gap right in center field. This allows 2 runs to come to the plate. Now another great contact bat, and Blake Buer stepping up with 2 runners in scoring position.
Buer 1 for 2 today. His hit was that first inning triple. Takes a strike, 0-1. Over the head of short. Trickles the warning track. 2-run double for Buer. Eau Claire now leads 6-4.
Really nice piece of hitting right there by Buer. Just drove it. It goes right over the shortstop head, and it finds its way all the way back to the fence. That hit really made an impact. Don't think I've ever seen one of these in a high school game, but I'm going to say it. Blake Buer only needs a single and a homer for the cycle.
He and Bauer have a cycle. Bauer's got the homer and the single, Buer with the triple and the double.
Yeah, the 1 and 2 collective cycle.
I did hear of one cycle in the area this year. I'm blanking on his name, but someone for Fall Creek, I think Westrate maybe, hit a cycle this spring baseball season. Johnson is hit. It's now runners on first and second for Lazat.
Well, we've seen Buer put some out of this ballpark before. The way this game's going, pitchers coming in every inning, not warmed up, not fully dialed in, batters swinging early and often. Could happen, but at least we have the 1 and 2 collective.
Meeting at the mound. There is activity in the River Falls bullpen. That was already going on. They're probably planning for a new pitcher next inning anyway. I'd imagine River Falls wants one more out of Schomer here.
I don't want to mess up the perfect scorebook.
And that appears to be the case. Schomer will stay in. And he will. He'll face Lazat with 2 on. 0-1 to Lizotte. Into right. Caught. Inning over. Eau Claire scores 4. They now lead 6-4 through 4 here on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome to the competition where only the best healthcare plans rise to the top. Megasure.
Presenting Paperwork Pound Cake, a half-baked plan with flaky service sprinkled on top.
Ooh. Next up, Security Health Plan.
I call this one the Sweet Security. It has high quality coverage folded in, and it's frosted with award-winning local service that's sweet but never sugar-coated.
That's a slice of better.
Chef Security, congratulations. Truly the recipe for better.
When you need to look your best, leave it to My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, providing hair care for the whole family by friendly and knowledgeable stylists who use only the best hair care products. And shop Plum Street Boutique for business casual and fun fashions to brighten your day. Sizes ranging from extra small to 3XL. My Salon and Plum Street Boutique, 2 places you'll love at one easy-to-get-to location in Fall Creek.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Top of the 5th, Dumond, McQuaid, Amadon. Good part of the lineup for Falls. Try to come back. And that's a good start. Misplayed in center. Dumond will have a triple at least. Stand-up triple for Dumond to start off the 5th. That coming off of new pitcher Brad Vesperman, the Rambler. Not a great line taken out in center. It was a well-struck ball. But it found a gap where I believe that's Strayer that's still out there in center. Just didn't take a good line to the ball, and that allowed Dumond to get to third. Now Amadon swinging. Dropped in right. And a run in for River Falls. Sorry, not Amadon. That was McQuaid with the RBI single. Nice effort in left from Lizotte. If that is Lizotte. People are moving around all over that. I'm not positive. 6-5 nonetheless for Amadon.
Yeah, I think Lizotte is actually in the bullpen right now. That is someone different.
Vesperman's hat comes off.
2.
That's the second time.
Yep. Last pitch. Yeah, Vesperman, one of those old school relievers. Just watch him on this next pitch. His hat's going all over the place.
That one stayed relatively put. Comes in and throws gas and puts his whole body into it. 2-0 to Amadon.
Just your classic old school reliever.
Looks back at McQuaid. Gets a check from Amadon, 2-1. On deck is Caden Kroll. Blows it by Amadon, 2-2. Barneson under it makes the catch. 1 down. Caden Kroll will bat. Thanks to our game day sponsor, Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. Proud to support local student athletes. That's Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. Kroll chases the outside offering from Vesperman. 0-1. Now 0-2. Snap throw to first, not in time. Over the head of Kroll. Kroll singled and scored in the 4th.
Just noticed what looks like we got a new catcher in the game as well.
That could be, let's check if Weinberg is 8.
I'm pretty sure that is.
Weinberg and Becker routinely switch off. That is Keegan Weinberg. Now 2-2 to Kroll. Check. Roller to first. McQuaid's down to second. 2 down.
Yeah, very lightly tapped ball there, right off the ends of the bat. Just dribbled its way down the green, right into the hands of Zenmaster for the easy putout.
Now it's Colton Maves. That'll likely go out of play, and it does. 0-1. Another one ripped foul. And that'll be ruled fair. Vesperman makes the throw. River Falls picks up a run. Now 6-5. Bottom 5 up next.
Welcome to the competition where only the best healthcare plans rise to the top. Megasure.
Presenting Paperwork Pound Cake, a half-baked plan with flaky service sprinkled on top.
Next up, Security Health Plan.
I call this one the Sweet Security. It has high-quality coverage folded in, and it's frosted with award-winning local service that's sweet but never sugar-coated.
That's a slice of better.
Chef Security, congratulations. Truly the recipe for better.
Want to save even more at Fleet Farm? Sign up for Fleet Rewards for exclusive offers and deals. Earn points every time you shop. 500 points gets you a $5 reward. It's free and easy to sign up, in-store or online. Plus, earn rewards even faster with the Fleet Rewards credit card. Get 4 times the points every time you use your Fleet Rewards credit card. Start shopping and start saving even more with Fleet Rewards at Fleet Farm.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup. And Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
New pitcher for River Falls is Landon Jones, coming from the bench. He'll face Strayer, Barneson, and Becker. Well, we'll see if it is Becker, given that Weinberg came in the game. One and one. HS Fence specializes in chain link, vinyl, wood, and ornamental fencing. They've been providing commercial and residential fencing to the people of Wisconsin for the last 18 years. Contact them today in Fall Creek or at hsfencewi.com. Two and one. High pop-up. Caught by right fielder. One down. I believe McQuaid is still out there. He made that catch. Now it's Calvin Barneson. Softly hit for a single to right. Barneson is on for Becker. And this is Weinberg batting for Becker. One on, one out. Fouled. Now Jones ahead 0-2 on Weinberg. time called for a ball in the field. Now time called again for another ball in the field, I think.
No, it looks like the pitcher just needed to step off real quick.
0-2 to Weinberg. That'll go out of play. Long at bat here from Weinberg. He takes one on the corner for a strike. 2 down. Logan Zinsmaster to the plate. And batting for Zinsmaster is Zach Shipman. Pass ball allows Barneson to make his way to second. Caught out and left. Inning over, 6-5 Eau Claire through 5. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
I'm Dan.
And I am Jane. We are the owners of Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin.
Whether it's roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, new construction, our team delivers dependable results with attention to detail.
Let Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin make your home elite.
Hey, this is Brian Butch, former college and professional basketball player, here with a message from Abbey Bank. Safeguard your personal information and join us for Abbey Bank's free shred day on Wednesday, August 5th from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. at any Abbey Bank location. Shred your confidential documents for free, and while you're there, help make a difference. Bring a non-perishable food or hygiene item to support your local food pantry. For full details, head to abbeybank.com. Abbey Bank, where they make banking about you. This is sponsored by Abbey Bank, member FDIC.
It is the top of the 6th. Feedy, Jeffers, Rudolph to bat. And this is not Feedy. Jones, perhaps? I stopped writing in my book. Landon Jones is batting here.
And now Buer up to pitch for Eau Claire.
Buer's a reliable bullpen arm for Eau Claire this season. 1-1 to Jones. Barneson barely has to move. Makes a catch.
Yeah, Buer coming in from second base many times this season. Usually trusted as that last inning relief guy. Get the last few outs, and he's doing that right here in the top of the 6th.
Oh, 1 to Jeffers. Now drop for Jeffers. Rounds first and retreats. Top of the order, Chase Rudolph.
Jeffers rounding first there with ambition. Thought he was going to try and stretch that to 2, but good job on reading the play and staying put.
Rudolph had that 2-run double back in the 4th.
Also gave him that first inning of work.
Big cut, 0-1. Oh, 2 to Rudolph. Bobbled at third, but Sweeney still makes the play. Picks up that second out. 2 down for Kingston Quinn.
Nice job there by Sweeney to stay with the bobble, able to get that lead runner out.
Oh, 1 to Quinn. Dropped by Weinberg. Down to second is Rudolph. Two one to Quinn. Full count. Foul. Runners on first and second now for Dumond. Dangerous hitter in this situation. Heard he has a triple and a homer today. He went around 0-1.
A very awkward swing right there by Dumond. Down 0-1.
One and two. Gets past Weinberg. Second time this inning. Now two in scoring position. Two on, two down.
Yeah, that last one just above us.
Barely miss hitting the press box here. And Buer punches out Dumond to end the River Falls chance. Bottom six up next, 6-5 Eau Claire.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
I'm Dan.
And I am Jane. We are the owners of Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin.
Whether it's roofing, siding, windows, doors, gutters, additions, remodels, decks, garages, new construction, our team delivers dependable results with attention to detail.
Let Elite Exteriors of Wisconsin make your home elite.
Sweeney, Bauer, and Buer will bat. New pitcher Lane Amadon for River Falls. Post 53 hoping to put up a run of insurance here. They lead by 1 in the 6th. Check swing foul. Sweeney has scored today twice. Has a hit and an RBI as well. One and 2 to Sweeney.
Nice pitch right there on that outside corner by Almadon.
And he takes a called third strike, 1 down. Top of the order to Bauer. And Buer picks up a single. Perhaps too late for that cycle watch, however. Or sorry, Bauer. I don't know if I said Buer, but I meant Bauer. Bauer picks... Oh, no, that was his second single. I'm getting the two confused.
We've had too many players enter today's game.
So Bauer... Right, that was Bauer, correct?
Yes,
that's he is
Bauer.
batting for himself. He already has a single today. But that was his third hit of the ball game.
Now we've got a new batter in for Buer. That's number 5.
That's got to be Noller, given the height, and that is.
Yeah, before Bauer, I saw Nolan Sweeney walk up to him, and I'm like, that guy's a giant.
And that clips Noller. Now another new hitter. This is Vesperman. Vesperman has an opportunity here with 2 on. He pitched the 1 inning of relief, gave up a run in the 5th. Over his head, 1-1. 2-2. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in this evening. And a reminder that Dominic and I will both be at Chippewa for the full regional tournament this week, starting tomorrow. Tomorrow is Eau Claire and Marshfield in the opener, and Wausau and Chippewa Falls in the second game. And every game after that is determined on the outcome of those first two games. You can check our social media pages for a full bracket.
Yeah, a lot of baseball games coming up, but they're sure to be good ones. A lot to play for there.
Now full count to Vesperman.
Yeah, and in that tournament, a nice little bonus for Eau Claire is they don't have to travel very far for each game. Even though they're not technically the host team, still feels relatively like home games.
Yeah, I'd assume, despite most games being in the late afternoon to evening, I would think Marshfield and Wausau will be staying in town. And they'll be probably in hotels for the 3 nights or so.
Yeah, don't want to be going back and forth. I know there's a lot of great hotels right off the Chippewa Falls exit, right by Casper Park.
And Vesperman goes down on strikes. Both runners advance. 2 down for Lizotte. I'm going to doubt this is Lizotte.
That is not.
It is not Lizotte. Let's check. That is Braxton Tarbox. Oh, and 1 to Tarbox. Oh, 2. Abaddon quickly ahead. Called, third strike. Abaddon strikes out the side. Strands a couple on the base path. 6-5, Eau Claire hopes to close out River Falls next here on Zaleski's.
This summer, the whole family is invited to Marshfield's home base for fun. Woodfield Inn & Suites, where great rooms come with great rates. Splash around in the indoor pool. Mom and Dad unwind in the hot tub. Let your kids take over the arcade. Book your family getaway at Woodfield Inn & Suites. The 2026 American Legion State Baseball Tournament is in Marshfield. Make Woodfield Inn & Suites your home base.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
New pitcher, Cal Barneson. One of the frequent starters for Eau Claire. Now has an opportunity to pick up a save. McQuaid, Amadon, and Kroll will bat. Stay tuned after this one for the National Dairy post-game show. Hear from winning player on whoever comes away with the win here tonight. 1-1 to McQuaid. Hammered to center. Strayer makes the catch.
Nice long run there by Strayer in center field, able to catch up to that ball and get that huge first out. First out's always incredibly important when you're trying to save the game.
This is Amadon. High pop up. It's carrying out and right. And bounces off the wall. Amadon with a big start to the River Falls comeback with that stand-up double.
That ball just seemed to keep carrying and carrying, and eventually it got over the head of the right fielder. He was just completely out of position. That one bounces off the Cohen Law off his sign, and he's able to get in there with a double. It's a huge base runner for River Falls. Now they have a chance to drive in the tying run.
And Caden Kroll steps up to the plate, hoping to at least advance Amadon here. Thanks for watching, Brandon Anderson. I see your comment in the chat here. And thank you for your service as well. Brandon watching from Guam.
Guam?
Guam.
Seems like a nice place to be right now.
U.S. Navy Submarine Squadron 15. 1-1 to Kroll. Caught at second. Is Bewer back at second?
Seems to be.
That is Bewer. 2 down for Maves.
Last chance here for River Falls. It's going to be Maves at the plate.
You never know where people will be watching from. I'd like to think he's currently in a submarine, but I have a feeling that's not possible.
First Zaleski Sports streamed underwater. Making milestones over here.
You can let us know, Brandon, if you are currently in a sub. 2-0 to Maves. Foul back, 2-1. Swing and a miss. River Falls down to their last strike.
Yeah, Barneson just folded him right there with that breaking ball. Completely dropped over the plate, left him just swinging away. Now he's down to one more strike.
Foul. Barneson versus Maves, 2 down. Roller to third. Sweeney makes the throw. Ball game over. River Falls strands a runner. Eau Claire picks up the win 6-5. We'll be right back on the field after our Nacerville Dairy postgame show. Get your fresh cheese curds made daily at Nacerville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or at nacervilledairy.com. We'll be right back after a word from Nacerville Dairy.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nacerville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nacerville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster.
Back here at Carson Park, Eau Claire Post 53 picks up the win on River Falls 6-5. Coach, just a tune-up game before the tournament this week. Talk about just all the pitching you saw from your guys today and how that makes you feel going into tournament play.
Well, both teams coming into that, we've got regionals coming up. Ours is tomorrow and River Falls is later the week. So we all knew we were going to use 7 pitchers each. So they did a good job. Everybody did a good job. We threw strikes. We made some plays behind them, and we got some key hits when we needed it.
Yeah, and give me a little preview for what you're thinking this week. What are you going to have to do to punch your ticket to state?
Well, we got Marshfield right out of the chute, and that's going to be a tough game because we know each other well and stuff. And we got
we got to pitch well and we got to play defense really well because they can hit the ball all over the park. So, and they've got good arms too, just like us. So,
thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Now we're with player of the game, Nolan Sweeney. Game that started at third today. You scored 2 runs as well and picked up an RBI. Just talk about your chance to get some time over at third and just what it was like to do that today.
Yeah, I just was trying, team getting ready for regionals, obviously, so I was just helping them out wherever I need to be, just making plays when I can.
Yeah, and you get a lot of base running opportunities for your team, and you showed today why you get those opportunities, scored a couple runs on the base path. Just talk about that role that you fill as well.
Yeah, I'm just going to try to do everything I can for my team, and if it's on the bases, it's fine. As long as I'm doing something for the team.
And you got an uncle watching today from Guam. Do you know Brandon?
I do.
Brandon's watching today. He let us know in the comments that he's here cheering you on. So you can say hi to Brandon, but lastly, I'll give you the mic. Have you done it in the house before? You'll say, I'm Nolan Sweeney and I'm in the house.
Okay.
And I'll just step out of the way and count you in.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. I'm Nolan Sweeney and I'm in the house.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's Nolan Sweeney. Eau Claire pick up the win 6-5. We'll be back here, or not here, we'll be back in Chippewa tomorrow for all of the regional tournament. Wausau, Marshfield, Eau Claire, and Chippewa Falls Tuesday through Thursday. And that'll be Dominic and I back again for that. Thank you for tuning in this evening. We'll see you tomorrow.